liftoff.
Booster after chamber pressure is nominal.
Vehicle's pitching downrange. Execute. Stage separation confirmed. And ignition. Bearing separation confirmed. Bearing separation confirmed. Deploy confirmed.
Good night from Bahamas. Welcome to our launch webcast. My name is Aubrey Fitzgerald, as a Principal Integration Engineer. We're now about 3 minutes before liftoff. Our mission today is CSSE DongFeng 6G6E from Pad 1B at Lucayan to low Earth orbit. We also gonna launch our alloy Constellation satellite Prototest to geostationary Earth orbit for national government support to protect our nation.
Start of engine chill.
Deployment will be about approximately 6 hours after the launch. We'll share the deployment on our social media, Twitter X. The DongFeng 6G6E will be deployed at 15 minutes after the launch. We will show the deployment if we had a good signal from the ground. The deployment will be showed up on here at our webcast. If this attempt might scrub, we have a backup opportunity at February 13th and 15th at the same time. From now we don't have any issue running from now as we don't hear any call out from the mission director. We'll share some information if we have a call out from the mission control. We're about 2 minutes before the launch. Let's watch the final moment.
Stage 1 LOX load complete.
Our mission control center.
Stage 2 LOX load complete. Ground gas closeouts. Startup.
LD, go for launch. T minus 15 seconds. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, ignition, 2, 1, and liftoff. Vehicles pitching downrange.
In Liftoff,
Chamber pressure nominal.
CSSE DongFeng 6G6E and alloy Constellation satellite. Our next major objective is Max Q. Max Q will be at approximately 1 minute 15 seconds after the launch.
Nominal power and telemetry.
And we have a call-out, nominal power and telemetry as we get to period of the greatest stress on the way to space.
Vehicles supersonic.
We throttle down ahead for Max Q. Pressure on the vehicle is increasing.
Max Q.
In the call-out, the vehicle is now past trough Max Q and next major objective. There's 3 event coming on, which is main engine cutoff where we cut off all the engine on the first stage. Stage separation where we separated both vehicle, and the last is second engine start 1 where we start the vacuum engine on the second stage for the first time. Watch out those 3 event coming on. Those event will start simultaneously. We're about 1 minute before those events started. Also, as you can see the video footage over there.
And back tail.
On the first stage of Gepardo to still firing at the same time. We're about to throttle down ahead for main engine cut off. We're about a second before the event started. Let's watch and listen.
Stage separation confirmed.
And as you saw there, those 3 event is successful as we expected. Coming on fairing separation where we exposed DongFeng 6G6E satellite.
Stage 1 FTS is saved. Fairing separation confirmed.
And as you see, the DongFeng 6G6E on the top of the fairing. There's one fairing again below the DongFeng 6G6E where we put our alloy Constellation satellite for government support. We will deploy those fairing at approximately 20 minutes after the launch. We still had a next burn, where those burn is actually from kick stage. After we deploy DongFeng 6G6E, we'll separated those fairing and deploy our kickstage. This kickstage will allow us to put any payload into any orbit. For today this kickstage will put our alloy sat into geostationary Earth orbit.
Acquisition of signal Bermuda.
Vehicle is on a nominal trajectory.
KF, you can see the glowing of the GP1 vacuum engine glowing yellow right on below of the stage 2 is actually normal. You are seeing the outside of the engine bell. It is glowing red because it is hot, or have cooling by flowing propellant through tubes on the bell before it is burned. We still burn this engine as we expected. It has a longer burn duration on than the first stage. This burn will allow those satellite to reach orbit. This burn will last about 6 minutes and 3 minutes by now. The engine's still firing from now. We're about 2 minutes left before we shut down this engine.
Second stage following a nominal trajectory.
Trajectory or the track for second stage is nominal. As we going to shut down the engine, let's watch and listen.
NovaX shutdown.
And now the second stage is on nominal parking orbit. We'll share the deployment here at approximately 14 minutes after the launch. We'll back after the deployment. Welcome back here. We're now at the final moment before we deploy this DongFeng 6G6E satellite. We now about a minute before the deployment. We expected to deploy at 14 minutes and 50
Payload
seconds.
separation confirmed.
And as you saw there, the DongFeng 6G6E is now flying free on space. As the event's still 6 hours away from now, instead we will end our webcast here. The Alloy Constellation satellite will be deployed at approximately 6 hours after the launch. Thank you to our customer, CSSE, for entrusting us to launch their payload, and National Government, United States Space Force, and National Reconnaissance Office for entrusting our Alloy Constellation satellite to improve their security for nation and government. We also give a shout out for Range and Federal Aviation Administration for supporting this mission. We'll back in a few weeks after this launch. Without being sad, we'll end it here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you soon for another launch of Gepardo 2.